My random thoughts. Today we're talking to Gianluca and Hannah. They have the band Heritage. It's a soul pop band and their music is really cool. I've listened to so many of your songs and I love it. So I listened to Red Lips, which is a hit song of yours, and it talks about confidence and how someone should be secure in who they are and getting over fear and so on.
So confident in her red lips. Oh, she's so strong with her red lips.
Glamour girl in her red lips. Oh, she seduced with those red lips.
So a lot of my audience, they wrote to me and said, how do I get over fear on a daily basis and how do I get over stage fear? So I thought, let me ask you guys, have you had any fear before, and is there a way that you cope with it? Is there something that you do to get over it?
I would say to get over fear, do something that is very, very purposeful for you. If you have that why of how you do something, you can persevere beyond doubts, beyond what people say, beyond how opinions might make you feel.
Right.
So that fear kind of dissipates after a while. And it is a scary process, but as long as you can persevere towards your purpose, you'll be okay. I remember when I was small, I started off in piano lessons and I entered a talent show. Mm-hmm. And everyone was pop locking and dropping, having a lot of fun on stage. And then the janitor wheels out this old piano, squeaking on the stage. I was booed off stage before I can even get a few notes out. And that really stopped me for a little while. Mm. But because I knew my purpose, I persevered beyond that. And I just kept working at my craft. And sooner or later, it just started to feel good again. Mm. So you might have your downfalls, you might have those moments of doubt and questioning your purpose, right. But as long as you can persevere beyond it, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah. So what gets you when you're on stage? Do you ever have those moments where you just freeze and think, maybe this is not for me? Have you had those moments?
Personally, not me. But because when I'm on stage, I'm able to be free. I'm able to express myself and really give other people that confidence because I'm not perfect. Mm-hmm. I don't have all the answers. But when I write music, I look to connect with people. Right. And I look to instill confidence and thought into other people. And I know Gianluca can testify to that as well, that we are looking to build people's confidence and give them positive thoughts to think about, give them something to chew on that can rest well in their stomach.
That's great. Knowing your purpose is what gets you over that fear of even when things go wrong, you're able to get up and say, no, I have to do this. So how did you find your purpose, or what is your purpose?
I feel like my purpose is to help people find that confidence in themselves to find their purpose. The music that we write together, is music that makes you think, that gives you a different perspective on what you might be going through, or even daily things like putting on lipstick, or putting on a really cool outfit. How does that make you feel, and why? Why does it make you feel that way? So my purpose is to instill confidence, make people think about daily activities that might bring fear, but to help them get past it. Awesome. With positive music.
When we apply, new layers of red in a simple sleigh. Old glam is new glam and new glam is me fam. It's something women with red lips would say. It's something women with red lips would say.
So have you guys ever experienced a block or some kind of fear that stopped you from writing or performing?
Yes. At one time we were working very, very, very hard. We both had 9-to-5 jobs, but we came here for music, being both from Bermuda. Mm-hmm. Coming to America just to pursue music is a very hard thing. Right. So,
and that fear of striving, that fear of hitting rock bottom, like one of my biggest fears has always been the fear of failure.
Yes.
And once you embrace fear, it puts you in fight or flight mode, and you block a lot of things in your life because you act out of fear. But we've been given a spirit of love, like even the Bible says, the spirit of fear is not of God. So once you trust that, you know that you're here for a reason, you're here for a purpose. No matter what happens, if you're following Him, you're okay.
Yeah.
You know, so you let that fear go, and we started creating. We locked ourselves in the room and said, we're here to create, and we did what we had to do. And Fashion Slayer, Red Lips, and a couple of other songs in the album all came out that one night.
4 songs that night.
Wow.
4 songs, and they all made it to the album.
Wow.
Because it was the most honest place. We were creating out of necessity.
So I have audience who have asked me about fear, stage fear, and fear on a daily basis. What would you say, what are some things that you would say to them to get over that fear?
Your biggest fear are usually tied to the things you believe you love the most, right? And the concept of being separated or losing it drives you into fear, you know? And fear makes you act out of character. But you have to ask yourself, have you lived without it? Has it always been there? And if it were to go, who would you be? You know? And really challenge your fear, because sometimes our fear only seems as big as it is because we don't entertain anything outside of it. You know?
That's great.
Yeah, you know, and and knowing that you have an identity outside of that fear. You know, without that fear, you're still who you are.
Yeah.
Listen, and you have to embrace it. If you can embrace that, then you will have fear less. But if your identity is attached into something that you're fearful of losing it, and if you lose that, you believe you lose your identity, then your fear is based on something that's false, but it's real because you're allowing it to be.
Yeah.
And you can ground yourself in your faith and really just, I always use the word perseverance because that's what I've had to do a lot. I wasn't always a singer. I wasn't always a dancer. So I don't base my identity on that. I call myself an expressionist. I've been told I can't sing before, to my face, but it's like, when you know your purpose, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people say because you know in your heart that you have something to say that could potentially save lives, change lives, and do good in the world, you know? So it's very important to ground yourself in love and ground yourself in truth.
Good.
And don't let your own mind ruin you.
That's good. So thank you guys for being on this episode and talking to us. Hope that really helped you guys, and I hope the pointers that they gave would help you get over fear, whether it's on stage or in your personal life, and just be confident in who you are. Go check out their music. It's in the description box below, and I will see you on the next episode.
I feel good in my Chelsea suede, skinny jeans, Armani shades, hair flowing in a breezy way, fresh, and we're here to stay.
I feel good in my Chelsea suede, skinny jeans, Armani shades, hair flowing in a breezy way.